Hi, everyone, and welcome to the WP Minute. I'm Eric Karkovac. This episode features a segment from my interview with Mary Jobe. Mary stopped by to discuss community leadership and building sustainable practices. Now, you can catch the entire interview over on our WP Minute Plus channel. Visit thewpminute.com for all the details. I have to admit, I went back and read your Hero Press essay from, I think it was 2017.
Yes, it was way
And
back.
I loved your story because a lot of us in the WordPress space, we don't start out in technology necessarily. And I see that you studied philosophy in school, which is awesome. So how did you come to WordPress, and how do you think your studies maybe helped you along the way?
Okay, so this is interesting because usually there's this common saying back at home that when you find people studying philosophy, history, some arts-related subjects, it's usually because they were given that subject. So like in our part, when you're going to the university, you have to pick like your first and your second choice, right? And growing up, I always wanted biz administration, and then I had to ask myself at a point, like, what exactly is business administration? I suck at math. So why am I even trying to do business administration? So I was like, no. So I took the brochure and I was like, let me see where I fit in. Right. And I read all of the subjects there that you could study in university because it's like a universal brochure for Nigeria. And I found philosophy. I was like, oh, wow, this sounds exactly like who I am. This is me. And I remember telling my dad, like, I'm not doing business admin again. I'm doing philosophy. And my dad was like, are you sure? He asked me like multiple times, like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm very, very sure. I want to study philosophy. So that's how I got into philosophy.
Well, that's great. I can relate to that as a father. Are you sure you want to do that one? But I mean, it's something obviously you have a passion for it. How has that helped you in community building? Do you feel like it's given you a different perspective on it maybe than somebody else might have?
Yes, like I said, just knowing what the cross stood for, I could totally connect to it. I could like, yes, this is so me. So it, for me, it wasn't like I was given the cross. I chose the cross, and I chose it because it reflects who I am as a person and who I am today. Like it's literally like the foundation of my life, and everything that I've been doing. So it sort of followed me all the way, even today. And I mean, philosophy is the foundation of all disciplines. So yes, it's followed me all the way, and up till today into what I do is, the principles, everything about it just flows into being human, being a part of a community, and stuff like that.
Well, I think that's nice because in technology we tend not to dehumanize each other sometimes in technology. I think philosophy might actually be, we probably need more philosophers in tech. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah. No, I agree, because when you look at the ethical bit, the ethical angle, that's actually like we need, and that's what I'm exploring these days. Like we seem to have forgotten that at the bottom of who we serve is people, whether you're a business owner or you're a community person or whatever you do, people are at the center of it, and we seem to be forgetting that. Right. So
Yes.
I think we need a reminder, and coming from that field, it helps me to remind myself, like, people are at the bottom of everything you're doing. You're here for people. I mean, what's life without making an impact on people? I don't know what kind of life that would be if you haven't impacted anybody in any small way. It doesn't have to be big.
Exactly. Even, I mean, there's a lot of pursuit of money and things like that, but really, if you're not impacting people, then what good is it if
There's
you can't
nothing
make
wrong with the
someone's life
pursuit of,
better?
yeah, there's nothing wrong with the pursuit of money, but who's going to pay you that money? People, right?
That's a great point.
People, not systems. I mean, people, humans are still going to pay that money.